Hello, my name is Faye Van Vliet, and I'm Director of Programming at the Reading Center. Like you, we have recently found ourselves having to do instruction online for our tutoring sessions. This required that we quickly develop materials and make them accessible to our tutors. We thought that maybe these materials might be helpful for you in the form of a subscription. I'd like to show these materials to you and let you get a peek at what we have put together. Going to share my screen and go to our digital hub. It is our digital Orton-Gillingham lesson planning hub. You can see we have directions for file and printing. They're quite simple and straightforward. We have a basic folder for our beginning students with things like the phonogram checkoff list and checkoff list for rote memory words. We have also printable rote memory word decks, information on language structure that would be great for students, and then a lesson plan along with this great sequencing, integrating language instruction for the younger student, parts 1 and 2. It gives you the information that you need to help you guide you, especially when you're beginning tutoring, on a great way to sequence that information that they need to grasp. Finally, we have some helpful sheets at the bottom here. One of them is a great bio sheet asking questions like, what's your favorite color, to get to know your student. We also have a good emergency contact form at the bottom. In our advanced folders, we also have checkoff sheets for prefix roots and suffixes, but we have information on accent and schwa. Here are our checkoff sheets for the prefix roots and suffixes. With the older student, we also have the sequencing guides. These are superb. They have changed instruction for many tutors across the nation who've learned how to sequence language at a quicker, more sophisticated pace for students. And then, of course, here's our suffix checkoff list. We also have the advanced rote memory printable card deck here for you. Let's take a look at the lesson planning resources. This is the gold on the website. These lesson planning resources were developed by fellow Jean Osmond and Terry Peterson, as well as some of our staff and myself proofing some of these materials. I'm going to show you one of them at the basic level. This is R controlled, as in the AR, as in the word car. We begin with a worksheet here at the beginning with a picture of the car. And it's a possible worksheet, but it's more of a template for you to use so you can make this very diagnostic and prescriptive for your student. If you scroll down on the sheet, you will see they're beginning with some simple words and becoming more complex with blends and digraphs, going on with 2 R's in the middle, adding on suffixes to AR words, and drop E rule for adding suffixes, AR versus AR. It simply keeps getting more and more complex to meet the needs of your student. Multisyllabic words, phrases to help build automaticity, and reading comprehension along with sentences. So you can see how you can easily copy and paste it up on your worksheet. And then you have a place to write AR says R, words to spell, and then practicing writing and saying the sound for AR. Let's take a look at this at the advanced level. Under our lesson planning advanced sounds, we have prefix, roots, suffixes, and accent schwa. We're going to just take a look at the roots. If you take a look at the fur sheet, we have the Latin root with a keyword and the meaning, with a nice solid list of fur words. These word lists for the prefix, roots, and suffixes are in alphabetical order, so you can easily put together even a sheet for blending if you want to build simple to complex. So you might have a word like infer, infers, inferred, inferring, helping a student see how a word grows by simply changing a suffix. Or you can change the prefix with defer, confer, or infer. This goes on for a couple of pages. Let's take a look at the next area, and we have slide decks. What we've done is we've made decks on PowerPoints. So you can download for basic sounds, basic rote memory words, prefix, roots, and suffix slides. Let's take a quick look at a prefix slide. If you put this in presenter mode on whatever platform you're working on and you're sharing your screen, you can just click through these slides and they can easily see very clearly what sound that they are working on for their visual drill. These are downloadable, and one great tip I have for you is you can, when you're in Microsoft, you can click on the slide and you can say skip slide so that you have only the sounds that you need for your student. Looking here one more time in this area, we also have videos so that if you cannot recall what a sound makes or how to pronounce a particular sound, you can click on the basic videos, or let's take a look at the advanced one. And suffixes often create a little more difficulty. And here we have Barb Zielinski, our Director of Teacher Training, saying each of the sounds for you so that you can work on them. They are in alphabetical order so that you can find them easily. Finally, we have a resource page. On the resource page, what I like best, besides we have our organizations that you might be affiliated with, is reading materials. Here's newzella.com. They have great reading material, articles, and you can adjust that article to the student's level, 4th grade and up, for reading skills. And at the end of the article, they also have questions, along with some others of these that have the same thing, like Read Works is another one that's quite adjustable. Down here we have fonts, so you can download a font for cursive, and it comes with the dotted lines, so you can create cursive pages that are directly addressing the needs of your student. And at the very bottom, we have the Zoom website you can go to, along with training videos, Google Hangouts. You could also check out WebEx, or you could check out Skype. Any of those will work. One last thing that I'd like to share with you is the Reading Center's website, and we are simply thereadingcenter.org. And when you go here, you can see all about us. But what I wanted to show you is if you're interested in subscribing to this, you go under Training, down to Digital OG Online Lesson Planning Hub. Click on there, and then you can subscribe. You can take more look at it because there's all of this information down here. Or if you've already subscribed, this is where you can log in. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this, and I hope that it might be a wonderful tool for you in doing great Orton-Gillingham instruction. It is complete in that it does the basic, it has the information for the basic student, for the advanced student, and it's all at the click of your mouse to be able to get that information. I hope that you have a great time tutoring, and that during this COVID time that your family is safe.